Well, hey there, folks. It's Mike from the Hardcover Comic. Today, got a book I'm very excited to talk about from Image Comics. We have the Descender Deluxe Edition, Book One, written by Jeff Lemire, artwork by Dustin Nguyen. Very, very excited for this book. Phenomenal, phenomenal image series. Take a look at the spine here. I like the pinkish purple text that they use and aesthetic. There's a little rundown of the story for you guys. $50 US. There's 16 issues in this book and a solid 20 or 30 pages of bonus content. But basically, Descender is the story about. It's hard to know even where to start. So there's a few main characters. There's Dr. Jin Kwan, who you're introduced to very quickly. This is, in the far future in a galaxy far, far away. Planet Nerada. So it's hard not to jump all over the place. But Dustin Nguyen's artwork, I'm typically not the biggest fan of, but I think it works really well here, and I got used to it very quickly. And basically, yes. So we start off on this planet Niata, and we learn about these guys, these robots that just show up, and they're huge. I mean, you can see just how massive they are, and they're basically the harvesters. And what we find out really early on, this is like first issue stuff I'm giving away here, so I'm not spoiling anything. This character's name here is Tim 21. He's actually a robot, human child companion sort of robot, created by Dr. Jin Kwan. And he just woke up. He's on a mining planet. He's not entirely sure, how long it's been. It turns out it's been 10 years since he's been asleep. And in those 10 years, the harvesters, a total of which there were 9 in total, essentially destroyed large amounts of populations. I think it was 4 billion on planet Niyata. But a really, really fascinating story. Second issue is great. You get to see all these flashbacks. But anyway, we'll just keep flipping through here. There are a lot of white backgrounds, and it sort of kind of makes sense because it's like a sci-fi setting, and if you're in a spaceship, it might, in this universe they have white interior spaceships. But the artwork may not be for everyone. Like I said, most of the time I'm not a fan of Dustin Nguyen, but I think his artwork paired really well with this book. Take a look at the binding there. Great stuff. But anyway, here we've got Captain Telsa. That's Dr. Jin Kwan. But anyway, let's get into the bonus content. Like I said, there's 16 issues there in this book. So you're getting a pretty good amount of bang for your buck, and it's really a really great story. I really like what Jeff Lemire did with this book. He's been doing some great stuff with the creator-owned stories, and we're getting a lot of stuff from him now between Trillium and this. So it's a very exciting time to be a Jeff Lemire fan. I think he's a great writer, and sometimes he misses, but Descender is definitely a big hit for him. Compared to his DC and Marvel stuff, he strives absolutely writing creator-owned stuff. Here we got some pencil work for Dustin Nguyen. Pretty good stuff. I like his pencils; they look good. But yeah, great book. Gives me an Astro Boy vibe and an overall sci-fi AI sort of vibe. Here we got a list of the planets in the United Galactic Council. Very cool. And yeah, I'm excited to see where this book goes, man. They're, at issue, I think, 23, 26, maybe something like that. So we may see a second volume within a year. Very exciting stuff. I'm very happy we finally got this. This is a book that I wasn't sure if I should custom bind or what's going on. There's 5 volumes out, no deluxe. Thankfully we got one. I highly recommend you guys check the series out. At least read the first issue, on Comixology. I'm sure it's 99 cents. check it out, see what you think, and give it a shot, man. It's a great, great book. I'm very excited about this. It is oversized, of course. Um, and yeah, 16 issues, pretty good. But anyway, thanks, guys. If you have any questions, let us know below. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at Hardcover Comic, just to keep up with us. We send out questions once in a while, just to get a little conversation going between our small and growing community here. But thanks so much for tuning in, guys. This was Mike from the Hardcover Comic, and until next time, as always, you stay classy, Internet.